Hi everyone, I'm Jillian Andrews. Medicare annual enrollment is here, and if you've yet to sign up, it might be a good time to get connected with an expert. Joining me now is Jessalyn Pito, a licensed insurance agent, along with one of her clients, Peter Robinson. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so first, Jessalyn, Medicare annual enrollment is here again. What are the key dates that people need to know?
So all the fun starts on October 15th and runs through December 7th. And so during that time, it's important for the Medicare beneficiary to have a review of their plan. Even if they're currently happy with what they have, you want to take a look at the plan for next year to be certain that your prescriptions are still covered, your doctors are still covered, and just to see if any benefits have changed, whether the premium has changed, benefits are being cut, whatever have you. So it's important to review. You can change your mind in your plan as many times as you want during that time frame, and whatever the last application is that you choose on December 7th at midnight is the one that you will start off on January 1st with.
Most important thing is you choose something, right?
Choose something and work with someone. You want to work with someone local. It baffles me how people will call a 1-800 number or take a call from a 1-800 number, and your mama taught you not to talk to strangers, so now is not the time to put your health care in the hands of a stranger.
Yeah, good, important advice, and people those criminals get tricky this time of year.
They do.
Yeah. All right, now, what if someone is still working at age 65? Should they choose their employer plan or Medicare?
That is a conversation that you would like to have with someone like myself. Our services are complimentary. There's a few things that we need to figure out. Number one, do you work for an employer who has 20 or more employees or 20 or less? Because if you're 20 or less, you have to enroll in Medicare A and B because Medicare becomes your primary insurance at that point. If you're more than 20 employees, well, now we want to compare the work plan, what's the premium, what's the deductible, what's the co-pays, and compare it to Medicare. The other part is, do you have a family that you need to insure as well, because you don't want to leave your family without insurance. So it's really a conversation that needs to be had so that you do follow the proper protocol and timelines, because if you don't, and you should have enrolled, you may be facing a lifetime penalty, and I don't want to see anyone in that situation, especially if it doesn't cost anything to work with us. Why would you not want to reach out and just have a conversation?
All right, and speaking of that, Peter, you have worked with Jessalyn. Tell me about your experience.
I have. Well, when it came time to pick Medicare, it was really confusing. So much going on out there. And I had a friend who recommended Jessalyn to me. And I met with her, and sure enough, she went through what Medicare was all about, really broke it down on how it worked. And she sat with me to go over my medications, my health care providers, any kind of medical issues that I have. And we sat down right then and chose a plan. And we signed up right away, but it didn't end there. Throughout the year, I was able to call Jessalyn, and that was 3 years ago. And every year we get together, we see if the plan is still working. And like I said, I can call her throughout the year, and she can tell me what's needed throughout the process.
Yeah, it gives you peace of mind to know that there's an expert that can help you. Now, what advice would you give others who still need to choose a plan on their own?
Well, it's overwhelming. Once you hit the age where Medicare starts coming into play, you're going to get mailings and phone calls, and it's an overwhelming process. You can do it on your own, but I found it impossible, and Jessalyn came in and was really able to help me do that, so made the whole process a lot smoother. So I say, do your homework and get someone help.
All right, wonderful. And lastly, how much does this service cost, and how can people get started?
My services are complimentary. They can get started by reaching out and calling the phone number on the screen or scanning the QR code. I have a team of agents that I work with, so they will be treated taken care of by one of the agents on the team or myself, so they will get the service that they deserve. And so reach out today, and because my clients will tell you they don't stress when they work with Jess.
All right, wonderful. That's a great way to remember it. No stress, work with Jess, right?
Yeah, and like you said, their services are complimentary. You don't pay me anything. The way that, the only thing you have to pay is attention.
No reason not to. All right,
right.
wonderful.
Absolutely.
Peter, Jessalyn, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, and all this information will be available on our website, WTNH.com. For CT Buzz, I'm Jillian Andrews.